Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about self-love because self-love is foundational to so many other things in life. It's the source of our own power. And so the longer we stay disconnected from that, the harder everything else in life is going to be. Self-love is the key. It's such a trap to think, oh, I need to wait until someone else loves me better. I need to wait until everyone has figured out how to care for me. And there's beauty in that. We deserve to receive that from each other. But my point is, if we're waiting for that, we're going to be waiting potentially a very long time. I can say that with everything, every privilege, every benefit life has handed to me, none of that can substitute for self-love. Without a foundation of self-love to build on, it makes it very hard to love others, and it makes it very hard to receive love from other people. So the art of self-love, the skill of self-love, the practice of self-love is something that everyone will benefit from doing. It's something that will support everything you try to do in life, and it's really worth getting a handle on. So let's dig in. In this video, I'm going to talk about first, 3 reasons why to love yourself. And then second, I'm going to talk about 3 ways to love yourself. And here at the top, I just want to offer a meditation that throughout this video, as you inhale, try to inhale a sense of love, a sense of warmth, a sense of self-acceptance. And with each exhale, let that love just radiate throughout your field. Let that love light you up and light up the world around you. Just notice each inhale and try to connect that to a sense of pulling more love into your body. And then on each exhale, just let it go and let it radiate around you. It might feel like it's pooling around you. It might feel like you want to send it to a specific circumstance or person out in the world. That's all fine and good. The purpose of this exercise is just to bring in more love and to keep it moving, not to hoard it, not to think it's some scarce thing in this universe. So in this video, we're going to focus on building that foundation, building that receptor site inside, so that as we move with life, we can do so with love. The first reason to embrace self-love is that to deny it is to numb yourself off from 90% of the human experience. If you don't have that natural flow of love reconnected in your life, it's going to be a very emotionally dry experience and very mentally imbalanced. And good luck thinking quality thoughts too if there's not a lot of love in the mix. So really, the self-love is there so that when you notice your thinking goes awry, that you can support yourself, that you can lift that thinking through your own love into a better place. To avoid the love that's always here is a form of numbing out. It's going to either be self-pity, feeling sorry for myself to avoid feeling. It's going to be straight up avoidance, one that I know pretty well. Or it's going to be some kind of anger, whether it's righteous anger or self-hating anger. All of these things are just ways that we use to avoid bringing love to the parts of ourselves that need it the most. Now, the point of loving yourself is not to make it easier on everyone around you, although certainly it will do that too. It's to make it easier on yourself. No one knows you as well as you know yourself. So without your help, no one's going to be able to love you as deeply as you need. You've got to love yourself enough to show other people how you need to be loved, how you want to be loved. And also to love yourself deeply enough so that if someone does it wrong, that's okay, that you can help them do a little bit of course correction and not come back and punish. So the idea is that the more we love ourselves, the more free we are to give love, to receive love, and just to operate in this world. Now, building off of that, the second reason to love yourself is because if you don't truly love yourself, good luck loving others. We all have things in our past that are upsetting and shameful and difficult. And so if I haven't gotten past that in myself, when it comes time to support you with those same issues, I'm not going to be of much use. I mean, maybe there's some healing. Maybe together we could let the bottom drop out and taste the depth of the pain. And then from there, remember that love is here. Remember that love is a way to get started. If someone reaches their hand to you for support, you want to be able to grab that hand and have a firm grip. And the way to do that is by loving yourself. Love yourself enough to be strong for other people. Self-love is not just, I'm going to sit on the beach and drink pina coladas while the world burns. No, self-love is saying we're living through some intense times. How am I going to serve? And being an example, a pillar of love, is a powerful way to do that, both for yourself, for your community, for your loved ones, for your friends, for the whole world. The more of us who step into this, of saying, I'm not going to wait any longer for anyone else, that means that the people who are waiting for other people to love them are going to have an easier time because there's more love in the world. It's like we're building a wave. The third reason to love yourself more is that it makes you immune from manipulation. Because if you're walking around with all these vulnerabilities, all these really needy places inside that haven't been cared for, the second anyone says anything remotely close to what that part needs to hear, they're going to go, wow, someone's finally here for me. And that's good sometimes because you want to be able to leap at a good opportunity like that. But if someone knows your buttons, or if someone just recognizes an archetypal pain in you, they can play you like a fiddle. The deeper you love yourself, the less susceptible you are to manipulation. Because, especially in spiritual community, so many organizations, so many people are trying to say there's this power outside of yourself. And if you pay us the money, sign up for the classes, then maybe you'll get a taste of what's here. And that's really like selling water by the side of the river, because love is free. It's here now. Remember the practice during this video. Just breathe in love. Exhale, let it saturate you. Let it fill you up. This whole video, this whole principle is about helping you not wind up in a cult. Because you don't need to. The power is within. The connection to the love is within. Sure, you might forget, but the seed is planted in you so deep that it can't be lost. It just needs a little water. It just needs a little sunlight, a little air, a little food. And through some practice, you can be your own best healer. That's not saying don't work with other expert healers. The point is that if you're not supporting yourself, it makes it that much harder for other people to support you. And it makes it that much harder for you to be supported by other people. So really, it's more like I have my love inside, you have your love inside. And when we come together, that's where the magic happens. So the bottom line is that self-love makes everything easier in this life. From supporting yourself and dealing with difficult emotions, to supporting other people and actually being able to be a true friend, a true ally for them. And finally, to resisting the omnipresent manipulation in this world. Because there are so many people who would benefit by making you think that you're small. It's a way to keep you in check. It's a way to keep you dependent. It's a way to keep you thinking within a certain frame. And that's not what we're about on this channel. This channel is about self-liberators. People who are willing to say, let me change first. Not for you, but for me. And once I change for me, I know I'm going to be better for you. I know I'm going to be better able to serve everyone. And that's the spirit of why we're here, is to grow from love to more love for everyone.